Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, Tesla has added another incentive, another $1,000 incentive, adding to a list of a ton of incentives that Tesla is rolling out right now. So we'll just recap it all so you can take a look at it. But now there is a brand new extra $1,000 incentive if you are interested in taking a look at it. So we'll talk about that plus a variety of topics, but usually this is where I run my intro really quick. But as you can tell, we are still traveling at the moment. So my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan, but more on that later. And we've got a giveaway running on the channel right now. So if you're interested in winning this MAGBAK charger for your Tesla, check out the live stream from I think 2 or 3 days ago. It's titled 1.99% financing, where you can enter into the giveaway and it's completely free. So here it is. Shout out to Sorry for posting this. Tesla is offering owners $1,000 off their next Tesla if they upgrade their enhanced autopilot to full self-driving and transfer it to a new purchase, taking delivery by September 30th. Take delivery by August 15th, and you'll also receive 3 months of free supercharging. This one seems to be pretty convoluted, almost like now they're trying to be like very, very particular with who can get what type of incentive and everything. But I guess we still got to give it to Tesla to try and figure out how they can add any sort of incentive to try and get people. They probably realize there's a lot of people in older Teslas that might be holding on to them that they try and need to target and I guess build that loyalty to get into a brand new one. But I mean, there's probably a good subset of owners that have like the older Model 3 and now that they can get the brand new one. But there's a lot of owners that have the current Model Y and do not want the old or current Model Y because they know that there's a brand new one in the next 6 to 12 months, and they're probably happy to be wait it out for that. But pretty interesting to see that they're trying to push a lot of people into this full self-driving, which makes sense, right? Full self-driving is software for them, and so it's mostly profit instead of like a hardware costs, or it's already been done or invested into. And so certainly it is the most profitable that for them at $8,000. We're seeing this in two folds, right? Two different areas with the Model 3 Performance and the Model X. They're trying to push buyers into getting the full self-driving because it makes more sense from that. But we talked about this yesterday, but here's the full list of all the different incentives that are happening right now. 3 months of free supercharging, that's valued at maybe $500. Free full self-driving transfer, that's valued at whatever you want to value that at. 1.99% financing, that's the biggest thing at the moment on the old Model Y. I do expect though that we might see some sort of incentive for financing on the new Model 3, but not this quarter. It's not going to happen, I don't think, at this point, unless Tesla is doing really bad in not really tracking their sales at all. Then maybe we see some sort of Hail Mary in September. But at this point, I think a financing offer could come to the Model 3 and the Model S and Model X, like a 2.99 or 3.99, but it's not going to be till the end of the year or end of the quarter, because Tesla is trying to figure out some crafty ways to try and get incentives, or at least build or pay for these incentives. That's why we saw Model S and Model X got a $2,000 price increase pretty recently. And now it's getting shaky because we could fall into this situation where about a year and a half ago, when the tax credit wasn't around, or it was around, or we knew it was coming back, people started to buy Teslas by the end of the year because they knew that it was disappearing. They didn't think that we didn't know that 6 months into the next year it would actually come back, the $7,500 federal tax credit. And so the same type of thing is kind of happening right now, because if Trump is elected into office, he's already said things like this, quote, "I will end the electric vehicle mandate on day one, thereby saving the U.S. auto industry from complete obliteration." So he doesn't like the $7,500 federal tax credit, and Elon has kind of piped and gave his comments about that as well. So we could be nearing the end of this $7,500 federal tax credit. So if that's what people are knowing about, then maybe it could be a situation where people run to try and get a Tesla to lock in that $7,500 or any other electric vehicle by the end of the year. But Definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for coming in, Paul. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you all. Thank you for dropping by. How's everything going? Raja, thanks for coming in. Ryan and Timoteo, thanks for coming in as well. Should I buy new or use Model Y? It's a great question, depending on price, of course. If it can be much lower, then I would say if you can get a used Model Y for under $25,000, that would be the way to go. Hertz, there's prices even lower than that. I mean, there's Model 3s that are 2022s into the low teens now, so certainly that could be a better move. Can you do a Prius Prime versus Model 3 video? It's a great topic. I think Jay Jeebs did a video on that as well, but I'm all for hybrids and primes as well, because not everybody should be driving an electric vehicle. It's a tough situation for most, I feel like, and hybrid and plug-in is a great stepping stone for sure. And so not really everybody should be driving EVs, especially if you don't have the infrastructure. It doesn't make sense as well. But thanks for coming in, Timoteo. Hopefully you're doing well and everything with that. But happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome into the stream. We're just going to be on for a quick moment while we run through these next topics. In this next topic, Quicksilver. I know a lot of you might be waiting for Quicksilver Model Ys, but now there is a Quicksilver Model 3. This is the first one that's been seen in real life, I believe, and now we've got a picture of it. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Tesla Newswire for posting this. This is the first picture of the Quicksilver Tesla Model 3. It seems like it's in an international showroom. Can't figure out, oh, it's in Japan actually, or it's Japanese in the background. Really cool to see. I wish there was more pictures, of course, of this, but we don't have too many from this, but we'll probably get more walk around videos and pictures as these start to actually roll out. And I'm excited to see an actual Quicksilver Tesla Model 3 performance to actually roll up, because that would be a very, very, very aggressive car. But let us know what your thoughts are. Are you waiting for Quicksilver? Are you waiting for a free paint Quicksilver? Because maybe the Model 3 performance with the new offer with full self-driving, if you get it, you don't have to pay for paint. Maybe Quicksilver comes out and that would be the deal to get, because you could pay for the full 8,000 full self-driving. But we're going to jump into the next topic. Should I buy a long range 2023 or a long range rear-wheel drive 2024? Lucid, I mean, it seems like the 2024 you get the 1.99, so that should definitely be the deal, unless you can't get the 1.99, and that's a different scenario for you. MC, Fed rate cut expected mid-September, may wait for a Model 3 long range till then. Yeah, we've always said this. If you can wait, the best time to buy with all the different incentives and promotions is going to be Q4 of this year for sure. That's when I see Model Y is getting a clearance button right now with 1.99, but I do expect more incentives for all the other models as Tesla tries and clears them out by the end of the year. In this last topic, we've got an insane Nissan EV deal for $20 a month, which if you usually think that comes with a big down payment, it's not. It's only $500 down. Let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Shout out to Kyle with Out of Spec. They got a Nissan Leaf, a brand new one, for $500 down at $20 a month. That includes all taxes and everything. Of course, this deal is only replicable in Colorado because Colorado has a $5,000 incentive at a state level to try and get payments all the way lower. Of course, the payments are still pretty reasonable. Like, here's a special I found from June 2024, last month, and it probably is similar to that if you're in the LA area or California area. This broker is advertising a Nissan Leaf at $81 down, but of course at $3,000 due at signing. So of course, since it doesn't have a $5,000 down payment or a $5,000 credit like Colorado, you still probably have to pony up some of that. But even if it doesn't, I mean, if you don't put that $3K down, that's still going to be like $150, maybe a $200 a month payment, which is not bad for a daily driver to putt around no matter where you're going. So I definitely recommend checking out some brokers or even this lease hacker forum if you're interested in an electric vehicle lease, if you want like something to start into it, maybe you need a second car for whatever the reason is, at a crazy deal that is out there. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you're thinking. Thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.